Hi everyone, it is me, Luna here, and today we're going to talk about why folks do not hate the Viz one. Now, we have made a film talking about why folks hate the Deacon, Cloverway, and Pioneer, and Renaissance Atlantic Entertainment, or New Birth, Great Sea Glee one. But it will shock you that there are folks out there that do not hate the Viz one. Now, for some of the grounds sake or why, they have their forgivenesses for hating the Viz, for not hating the Viz one. A lot of folks in the Sailor Moon followership like to say the Viz one is the one that we should have gotten back in the day. Well, if Deacon Cloverway weren't making drawing shows and drawing films for children and making them for grown-ups, yeah. Well, sadly, back in the day, Deacon, Cloverway, and Pioneer were making drawing shows and drawing films for children. So yeah, a lot of things had to be shifted. A lot of things had to be skimmed. And a lot of things that some folks may not understand had to be shifted around so they could be understood. Now, I know a lot of folks out there would say, oh, well, isn't Sailor Moon PG-4 between or something like that? That means bearer or keepers have the right to say if they feel that their kid or kids should watch that show, film, or play. Now, anyway, the only grounds to why a lot of them don't hate the Viz one is that, oh, they didn't skim anything. Oh, they kept the Dawnish names. Oh, they didn't shift the stead names or the strike names. You mean all the things you bitched about before, right? They gave us all the 5 followings. Yes, they did. But here's a little thing, you folks that say, you folks that don't hate the Viz one. Well, aren't there things that you hated about the Deke and Cloverway and Pioneer and Renaissance Atlantic Entertainment and New Birth Great Sea Glee one? Well, it's in English. And the last time I looked, some of you Sailor Moon followers were bitching that it was in English. Oh, I get it. You bitched it because it was in Settlelander English, not 4-1 Reichs English. Yeah, give me a break. So now you have a double standard, and the things that they hated about all the other takes, they don't hate about this one. But I know if I could look hard enough, most likely I could seek some folks that even hate the Viz one. And the grounds to why I think there are some folks who hate the Viz one, because everyone kept thinking that Funimation or Fun Drawings, oh, they should get the rights to do it. Yeah, there was a big thing back in the day about how some folks wanted the Funimation folks or the Fun Drawing folks to get it, and they never got the rights to work with it. Yeah, don't lie. There were some folks in the Sailor Moon followership that kept thinking that they should have the rights to work with it. Or most likely, you're going to probably, but here's something. Some of you Sailor Moon followers, not all of you, but some of you out there, go out of your bloody way to either make fun of, with shame or slight anyone who got angry or was irked when the Viz one came out. First off, anyone who liked the Deke or Cloverway one was not angered or irked when the Viz one came out. I don't know where you folks got that belief, but no one was. A lot of Sailor Moon followers out there were happy that they finally could get Sailor Moon back in some way. So I don't know why you thought they would be irked or angry over it. Now, yes, there may be some who were like, oh, this isn't the Deke one, this isn't the Cloverway one. But yeah, behaving as if you're greater than everyone else because some of you behave as if you're greater than others because you spent between 95 YL to about 2004 between YL bitching and ranting about how bad the Deke one was and how bad the Cloverway was and why couldn't they just get something that was more trusted to it. Well, anyway, at the end of the day, you folks are not greater than the rest of the Sailor Moon followership. And to say that there are anyone out there who hate the Viz one, they need be our some. Some folks hate the Viz one because they think Viz shouldn't have gotten the rights, so they thought that some other business should have gotten the rights. Other folks hate the Viz one because, yeah, it might not be the Deke or Cloverway one, but that's small and in between. And it seems a lot more folks out there love the Viz one than hate it. But I'm knowing there probably are some folks out there who probably do hate the Viz one too, because knowing how good things are, they still bitch and rant. And yes, I have been on the interwebs, so I do bloody know that there are some folks who bitched about the Viz one because they once again didn't like the show playing. They didn't like the way the folks were speaking for them. That's one thing that pissed them off, that they got irked over. Yeah, so don't say there weren't folks that didn't hate the Viz one, they did. Then there were folks who hated the Viz one because they thought that Funimation or Fun Drawings or whatever, they thought that someone else should have gotten the rights to work with it. And then there were some folks that really hated the Viz one because sadly, some folks hated the Viz one because of the deals they had to get. Oh, the Hulu deal, the Netflix deal. You know, oh, sorry, we can't stream it on Hulu right now. We lost the rights. Hey, come to Viz's website and watch it. And half of the time the player would play, and half of the time the player would not play. So, yeah, there were some grounds to why some folks did hate the Viz one. So anyway, that's all the time I got. If you like this film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the other film we made early this morning where Sailor Saturn or Sailor Ringril Ataru talked about dealings with Google Android, or whatever the English word would be for it, since most likely Android is most likely a Latinist, Frenchish borrowed word. And don't forget to thumb up, rate, and share and raid and playlist this film. And hit the ringer when you're following us, so we'll let you know when the next upload, live stream, and short has been done. I, Luna, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Farewell.